What we gonna do right now is go back, way back.
Baby.
What's up? I thought you was gonna start hanging out with the big girls again. What is all this trash? I'm serious. Where you are? Not the Alabama. Oh, not the Britney Spears. Hey, how you doing? Oh, but ain't the little leprechaun. Girl, your wings is so up. You look a mess. All about the big girls. What about the big girls?
Big girl, work it, work it, work. Big girl, work it, work it, work. Big girl, you done suck all the fat off your ass. Yo! Let me get my head right. Let me get my head right. Welcome to another edition of the yours truly, Uncle Luke Show. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? I got my hat on. Can I get it right? I got my hat on. How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling good in the hood because we got a good show today. I hope you feel good in the hood because we got a good show today. Hey, I hope you feel good in the hood because we got a good show today. Hey, in the hood, in the hood, in the hood, in the hood. I look good. in the hood. I look good in the hood. How y'all feeling today, ladies and gentlemen? I'd like to welcome you all to another edition of yours truly, The Uncle Luke Show. I want to thank you all for being in here. I need you to like, share, subscribe to the show. We are on Facebook, Uncle Luke Facebook fan page. We're on YouTube, yours truly, Uncle Luke TV. We're on X, Uncle Luke Real One. We are on Instagram. Are we on Instagram? Are we there? Are we there yet? Yeah, Instagram. It's like a delay. Instagram be super late. They're on a delay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are on Instagram. We are on all these beautiful stations. All of the beautiful stations all of my world. I am so trying to hook up TikTok. There's a way, but unfortunately, we have not. I got to figure it out. Maybe we'll get Z over here. She'll figure it out some kind of way. We'll do a test and we'll get and go live on TikTok. We need to be able to do that along with everybody else. Oh, and by the way, we're also on Twitch. I have no followers on Twitch because I really don't go over there. I have no idea. I can't keep up with all these social medias. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. So I go to, let me give y'all my perception of all of these different pages, right? Here's my take on them all. Instagram is for the BBL girls. I'm sorry, it is what it is. It's young people, BBL. That's who on Instagram. You don't live vibrant crowd. A lot of young people. My son is over there. I got to watch what I say over there. Him and his homeboys, they follow me. Pace Baseball, shots out to Pace Baseball. Getting ready for the district in the playoffs. And then X it is so many toxic people on X. I mean, everybody on X, they just complain about everything. That's why all your politics at. You go on X and you say something, it'll be on the news the next day, all the news reporters, all the toxic people on X. Everybody just straight toxic over there. They just don't have a life. People troll. That's what they get paid for, trolling. They are actually out of control on X. So what Donald Trump, he created his own platform over there. What is Truth Social? Is there anybody over there but him? He's the only one over there. And the rest of a whole bunch of other mega people. All you megas, shuts out to all the megas. How you feel about yourself right now, you mega mother? See my cup? Dade. Shouts out to Dade. They used to do all my merchandise. Shouts out to Dave, all the guys over there. Make sure y'all go get your Dade County merchandise over there. But this show is always brought to you by no other than the one and only Luke Gear, where you can get all your Luke gear. I don't have no Luke gear. I haven't had any Luke gear on for a couple days, couple shows now. I got to get myself together, get this Luke gear back on. But I do have, you see it? I do have the gear on for my campaign. As you can see it on the bottom right there, you can go to www.luthercampbellforcongress.com and you can go get you some luthercampbellcongress.com gear. You can get the gear, baby. You can get the gear, and with your purchase of the gear, you'll be making a donation to the campaign. That's how that works. I know some people don't want to just straight up donate. They want to get something for their donation, unlike Chili. Where's Chili? Where's Chili? Can somebody call Chili? Chili, here's the way you can get your life back right. Make a donation to the real campaign. Yours truly, Uncle Luke for Congress. Real talk. And today, later on this afternoon, I'm going to do a special announcement about all of the places where I'm going to have my campaign fundraisers at. I'm going to make that announcement today. You all can be able you'll be able to, these are private events. These are very exclusively private events. And I'm going to tell you all the individuals who are going to be doing the exclusive private events. For my fundraisers, that's what you do. You run for office, you call your friends up, and then your friends have a private or semi-private where the public can come, you know what I mean? And you raise a lot of money so that you could put back into the campaign. But right now, I want all y'all to do this right here. Go to my website, www.luthercampbellforcongress.com, and make a $5 contribution. That's all. We want $5. We don't want you to do no more. That's what this is. This is a grassroots campaign. This is not a big business. Donate, developers, special interest groups, donate, put a bunch of money to the campaign, and that's how we win. Then I owe everybody but the people of my district. In order to serve the people of the district, you do a grassroots campaign. And that's what happens. That's what happens when you find yourself living in a community and your community being gentrified. You find yourself living in a community where your schools are dilapidated and broke down, and you got crime all over the place because the elected official is not there to serve the needs of you. He may look like you, she may look like you, but because they've taken so much money from special interest groups, they're trying to push you out. They want you to really leave. That's why they're letting crime happen in your community. They want you to leave. That's why your schools are broke down and not too many students in there. They want you to leave because those resources are being put back into the community. They want you to leave. They want you to leave. That's why that guy knocks on your door. Hey, my friend, do you want to sell? Do you want to sell? I buy for cash. I pay your house for cash. And then you do the worst thing in the world is you sell. Don't sell mama, grandmama property. Get you a good elected official in there. Tell him you demand that he police the neighborhood, that you demand better schooling, better resources put back in the schools. You demand money put back into the community. And that's why I'm running for Congress. Speaking of Congress, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we got a big show today. We're going to be talking about Florida A&M got some sanctions. We're going to be talking about all these individuals who want to talk trash about Prime Time and his program when they leave. We're going to talk about Donald Trump thinking he's Jesus Christ and then he getting into a fight with the Pope. And we're going to talk about my campaign, Luke for Congress. We're going to have some special guests on, and then we're going to have a very special guest, the producer, my man Nick, who produced the documentary, The Mecca. He's going to join us after 5 o'clock today. We're going to be on here for a good 2 hours, people. Hopefully my man Streeter stopped by. D-Love Sports stopped by. They had an WNBA draft last night. That was a beautiful thing. Love to see all those young ladies dressed up, looking drop-dead gorgeous. I had to keep reminding myself that them girls are like 22 years old. I mean, I think that's kind of, it'd be a little hard for the audience, for like an older person. It's like, why am I looking at a 22-year-old? You know, I look at the game and I appreciate the girls for their expertise, but some of them girls are drop dead gorgeous. I mean, yeah, we know they're selling the beauty of these girls and not necessarily what they used to sell. And they walking in, do like they walking through the red carpet, and you look at the Twitter and the Instagram, he's like, damn, this girl is a runway model, already tall, 6-something, looking absolutely fabulous. And I don't understand why that many fashion companies these girls should be the runway models. I mean, they walk through there looking like, oh my God, stunning. Isn't it for us to like what they got on, for a merchandising company or a fashion line to say, put this on, because us, the men, we're the ones who are going to buy the outfit for our lady? Duh. Hello? Don't that make sense? Don't that make sense? It makes sense. But a lot of things in this world that do make sense don't necessarily make sense to others. We're going to talk about Rueben Baines and the situation that has come up in, I guess, all these investigations of his issue. Now, I remind you, that's my nephew. That is my nephew, okay? So we're going to be nice up in here, but we're going to keep it a buck and keep it 100. So at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, we got an NFL draft coming up in a couple of weeks. Hopefully, D Love Sports join us today. We did send it. Did we send her a link? I think we did. We sent everybody a link. I sent Warren Sapp a link. I always send him a link. Did I send Trick Daddy a link? I should send him a link. Y'all want to hear Trick Daddy? Come on here. In the I want to Trick Daddy do that dance. I want to see him do that dance. I need to understand the art of that dance. And I think you all need to be doing it right now. But let's get into this. Let's take it politics. Then we'll go sports. Since we got the sports guys coming late, and they don't necessarily know too much about politics, but they should learn about politics. But let's just take the politics portion of it. These two guys right here, they just resigned from Congress. One is a Republican and one is a Democrat. They resigned out of here. Now, there are two other people who everybody is expecting to resign as well. They're asking Chilla, Sheffer, and McCormick to resign. They're asking her to adios amigos. Now, that is the lady that I'm running against in Congress. She's the sitting congresswoman. And so I'm actually running for a seat. She was found guilty by the House. Man, I tell you, my power try to get as much in as we possibly can. But yeah, she was found guilty by the House. And so with that said, all these other people, other than facing